Hey everybody, welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, and it's time for another episode of Age of Wonders Planetfall. Hopefully another set of 3 here today. Let's jump right into it with your comments and feedback from last week. I want to start actually with one thing a note I made for myself. Actually, I noticed I missed something here. So in my active operations, I should be able to see my doctrines in here somewhere. Got the emissary, warbringer, warmonger, all that stuff. I don't need the warmonger anymore. That can be aborted because I'm no longer actually at war with. I'm pretty sure it's just against other players. I don't think that includes the Voidbringers, so I'm gonna abort the warmonger because the Voidbringers are more like fighting an independent faction, kinda. And then let's see. I got quite a few choices here between what I can replace that with. I think that I kind of wanted the one for Esotech, or I'm sorry, not for for the drained guys. I wanted that, but I don't have that yet. So I'm kind of thinking that a good intermediate one. Well, let's see, unification efforts, but I'm probably not going to get the unifier victory now that the Voidbringers have showed up. I'm mostly likely going to get the Voidbringer killing victory. Um, Technologist is always a good one, and I think given that my energy is doing well, I'm probably going to lean that way. What does Negotiator do again? Items brought from dwellings cost less. That's also good. Um, it's another way for me to increase my relationship with the factions. But I'm kind of feeling the Negotiator because yeah, I'm kind of feeling like going with the Negotiator because I would like to have a way to still level up my relationship with the factions while also improving my military capabilities. And there's a lot of faction units that would be pretty nice for what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go with that. Let me check Diplomat real quick. Okay, that's not really worth it. I think for now, probably Negotiator, I think. And I'll just buy more units from Dwellings. Especially since I've got 103 saved up there. I think that seems like a good one to get. So we'll let that prime, and then maybe once that's done, I'll go on a little spending spree. I might replace that with something else later as better doctrines become available. But I know that I don't need the Warmonger, so time to get rid of that. Okay, for your feedback for this week, we got Impregnable and Sarah Feingold. Don't forget to use Rite of Reincarnation. Could have been used on the Siphoner. That's a tactical op I have access to. And they're right. This army up here recently lost their Siphoner. And I could have resurrected it with a tactical op, and I didn't. So I need to remember I have that. It's a very good resurrect, and it works on tier 1, 2, and 3 units with one other stipulation. I think it's Rite of Reincarnation. Has to be non-mechanical, non-hero, tier 1, 2, or 3. That still leaves a pretty wide variety of units that can work on. So yeah, very, very good tactical op there. Need to remember I have access to that. Also, apparently I have a deploy monitor active still. I believe that's the one I was using. There it is. Don't need that anymore, so we can abort that and save some energy costs there. Okay. And from Impregnable, the Wildlife Reserve, which I've been kind of spamming in a lot of cities, only works on units in certain types of slots. Might need to micromanage that a little bit more. So yeah, what these special buildings do, and I think I have an example in Wayne, I think has one. Let me double check. No, it does not. Not yet anyway. It will, because I am going to build one. But let's see, how about Serenial? I know one of my cities has one already. Yeah, Serenial's already got that wildlife reserve. So you can see what it does is it adds a different type of slot. And what I've done in Serenial and what I've done in all my Amazon cities is I'm micromanaging or macroing food growth, which is not something I want to do when I have that building, because this actually generates a good amount of food on top of research anyway. So I'm going to let it auto balance, and it should kind of prioritize that if it thinks it can get more resources out of it, which is the idea. And as I improve residential exploitations, it's going to get better. I can upgrade it. So, or at least I think it's the residential exploitations. See, I'm going to take that off and let that auto balance a bit more. Yeah. So you can upgrade that from basic to fine to immaculate. I think that's upgraded via residential exploitations, but you know what? I actually could be wrong about that. I'm still kind of learning how those work, so I apologize if I'm not right about that. But they can eventually be upgraded to tier 3, which, as you can see, gives some pretty nice bonuses. Plus 10 food, plus 10 research. The other cool thing about these is that each race kind of has their unique thing that it does at tier 3. For the Amazon, the colony produces a random animal unit, with a low chance for a tier 3 animal unit whenever a society research is completed. That's pretty cool. Just by researching tech, you're getting units. So, and that's the Amazon's bonus. It'll be different for the other races. But yeah, that's definitely something worth investing in, I think. I'm going to add the wildlife reserve here as well, and I'm also going to let these cities balance so that they can actually get some of this production done. I've been focusing pretty heavily on food, but I think it's time to balance things out. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. It stays on that tab as I'm clicking between cities. I never noticed that before. That's a really nice touch. That makes checking on things a lot easier. Okay, I think that's all my Amazon cities except for maybe this one down here? No, I never did change that one down there. Okay, and they're working on their own route wildlife reserve, so they'll have that done fairly soon. Okay, so moving on from city management, from Sarah Feingold, hover over the relationship number to see a breakdown. I was looking for my relationship with Kirko details on that. It's this number right here. You just hover over that, and you can see that he's got minus 200 dislikes having defeated other players. Pacifist. I added all those up, and I am actually kind of at a point where, like, for example, I've got that low military capability ranking, which is giving me plus 200. That could change at some point. So I might actually have to manage my relationship with him a little bit. And I don't know that the overcome dislikes option actually works for things that I did in the game, like killing another player. I was looking for that option, but I'm pretty sure overcome dislikes, because I'm not seeing it in here anywhere. So maybe it's not in here because I'm already at max relationship with him. But I don't see overcome dislikes anywhere in this menu. So it's either it doesn't show up when you're at max relationship, or it only applies to things that, like, for people who, for example, don't like covert operatives. You know, it's part of your class build or a perk you picked, and, you know, that you kind of sucks that somebody doesn't like you for it and you want to get over that. But I'm pretty sure it's the latter. I'm pretty sure it only works for that kind of stuff and not for things that I actually did by choice in the game, like killing another player. So that's something I'm going to have to deal with, and probably don't want to kill anyone else for fear of making my ally mad at me. Now, that being said, with the Voidbringer invasion, that kind of forces us onto the same side anyway. So from Athena Tenno, give the Amazon hero the... Athena said the Mephidus sniper. I believe she's actually talking, because I have a couple weapons here that I could give this hero. And Mephidus is one of them, but that's not the sniper. That's more like an assault rifle, which is a very good assault rifle. But I think she's probably talking about the genetic destabilizer, which is the actual sniper here. And I had a look at what these do. This one can lower units' accuracy with the Blighted, as well as another debuff. The genetic destabilizer can lower units' resistance to status effects, and with the destabilized debuff. I think I'm going to lean in that direction anyway, because the idea is to target specific units and kill them. So yeah, we'll confirm. That looks like a giant... That doesn't look like a sniper. That looks like a giant double-barreled shotgun. Like a sawed-off double-barrel shotgun, but it definitely has a range of 9, so we'll confirm that loadout and say it's good to go. With that being a full action capability, I've decided I want to change her mod setup a little bit. I don't see myself using the tactical supply charge that often with her, because she's going to be probably sniping things every turn, ideally. So what I'm going to do with her instead is give her the grounding harness, which is going to give her stagger immunity, and that will basically guarantee that she can get a full shot off every combat round. So we'll close that and let her do her thing there. Consider replacing the Augur in a Hero's Army with a Watcher or a Diviner, and this is actually one that I meant to dig into a little bit more carefully before I started recording and forgot to, so let's take a quick look at these units. The Diviner's got that Gift of Providence and Lash of Adversity, which I think the Lash of Adversity... Ah, okay, that could be a nice pair for my hero's AoE unit. Gives units adversity... Oh, wait, no, sorry. Thinking of something else. I do want that Gift of Providence. That would actually be good for my hero, because it's 100% crit chance on a group of units if I'm using my hero's AoE attack. I like that. And what about the Diviner? I want to take another quick look at what they can do. Hellbound Diviner has Curse of Inevitability. I think that's the one. Ah, yeah, that would be awesome for my hero. Ensures enemies get the worst possible outcome in their defense. So it's an AoE Fatalism that I could follow by my hero's AoE attack, which probably... It's actually this Entropic Storm thing. But my hero's got other debuffs on her thanks to mods. So let's take a quick look at my hero. It is... It's an entropic attack. It's actually not saying that it's just got the high impact, but I feel like there should be other debuffs applied to that. Like atrophy? Like, why doesn't... Okay, hang on. Entropic attacks have chance to apply atrophy. That's an entropic attack. Why isn't it specifying that it can apply atrophy? Like, this should apply atrophy based on that mod. I'll have to check in battle to make sure that's working the way that it should. I'm not sure why it doesn't appear to be. But anyway, both of those units I think would be great. Theoretically, I think the Diviner is probably the one I want with my heroes group. So I think I'm going to try to get that. In fact, I'm working towards that now. The Elite Military Facility comes after this energy upgrade, so I'll probably add a Diviner to her army as soon as that's done, once I've verified that's working correctly. So Annexing Sectors, also from Athena Tenno. Annexing Sectors does not stop Voidbringers from landing on them, so that kind of sucks, which means that any sector in my empire could be hammered by a Voidbringer landing, and I got kind of lucky up here that this one hit somewhere I didn't already have stuff. I'm still not sure if they'll target pre-existing structures like these, but yeah, I guess anything else that I've built, or like a city or whatever. I don't know about the city centers themselves, but basically what Athena was saying is that it hit a city once and just took out the city, which really sucks if that's the case. But I don't know, because I haven't had it happen to me personally yet. But basically, the idea is don't count on just because you have something somewhere that it's safe from one of these dang things landing on it. So I'll try to keep that in mind, although there's not really much I can do about it if it happens. Onber has a mismatched research sector that needs to be changed. That is something that, well, let's see. I can probably manage that right now. It's actually not Onber, it's Rostenbur, which is this sector right here. There's a research sector there and a sector that's clearly should be energy or production. I'm going to dismantle that. And I'm going to let... See, this city is at 0 happiness right now, so I'm going to move that up here and let these things finish first. And I'm going to change, or get rid of those, because after that's dismantled, I'm probably going to want to build an energy or production sector there. But I do want to let at least standard military infrastructure and recreational dome get done first, because I need some happiness in that city. Okay, from JB, the Kirko Trek Tree has a mod that makes bio attacks put enemies to sleep, good for the Plague Lords and Wolf Troops, so we can go look at that here, but I'm not going to change what I'm currently researching. I'm not entirely sure which mod that is, but I would imagine it's probably down there a little ways. Yeah, I'm not going to look through all these at the moment, but somewhere in the Kirko Tech Tree is a mod that lets bio attacks put units to sleep. I'm sorry, I should have checked and seen where that was. But regardless of where it is, I'll probably need a reminder to go after that later, because I am very fixated on the Paladin exemplars that I can get in 5 turns here. That's my primary goal at the moment, so I'm going to let that carry on as it is for now. But yeah, that would be a really great addition to have for some of my units. In fact, that'd also be really good for the Amazon that I just put a sniper rifle on, because she could put enemies to sleep on top of everything else. So thanks to JB for that feedback. From Chris Lighthawk, replace my leader pistol with something else. This was seconded by Sarah Feingold, and I couldn't agree more, because apparently I used my pistol at one point when I had absolutely no reason to do so, because it's got less range, does less damage, and is not AoE, and both are a single action. So there is no reason for me to have that. I think I'm just going to give her the Sai Stones of Harmony. I had a look here. Most of these are some other form of weapon. The only other one that I considered was Watcher Scrolls, which can give a friendly unit Providence for a turn, granting it 100% critical hit chance, which could be really good to give to him, but I think I'm going to want her for the most part, just attacking things from range. So I'm going to use the Sai Stones of Harmony, because that could make for a useful way for me to heal things in like the cooldown period when you pretty much got a battle in hand. So we'll confirm that loadout and close. Okay, from Chris Lighthawk, suggested infantry commander for the next leader upgrade. That's going to benefit her too, since she is technically an infantry, as well as the Siphoner, and I believe the Augur is considered infantry. I don't think these guys are. They're battle suit units, so yeah. Wait, no, they are considered infantry. Okay, cool. What about this guy? He shouldn't be, because he's in a flying mech. Yeah, he's not. But it'll benefit everybody else in her army. So yeah, may as well get that on her. Building civilian... Oh, this is also from Chris Lighthawk, and seconded by Clydon. Building civilian engineering guilds in my Vanguard cities with production sectors can help them catch up a lot faster. So I need to take a quick overview here, and let's see, this one's Tronton's got one as an option, so I should probably do that. What we're talking about here is the oh, this one already has a civil engineering guild. Okay, well, good to know that it does. These structures will be helpful in helping your cities catch up. I don't have any production districts there. I do have a production district in this one. Let's see if that one can build. Nope, they both have them already, but that's good. You can see they're getting minus 25% production costs for colony structures and +4 for each colony structure built, +4 production. So yeah, that's going to help these cities catch up quite a bit faster. It's actually really nice that I already have that. What is this sector here? Oh yeah, that's another one of those. I probably want that, but I don't have a way to clear it right now, so I'll have to come back for that later. I think that's actually something that the army that's going to end up here to do this archaeological dig site will go up there and get that, and then probably come out here and clear this too, as soon as they can. Okay, almost done with the comments for this week. We've got one more for Clydon, suggesting the jetpacks and Valkyrie tactical op will also be great tools to use against Voidbringer army leaders. So basically, there's also Vanguard tech now that I need to research, on top of the fact that I want that Kirko tech, and need to finish exemplars. So yes, lots of good things in the tech tree waiting for me. And finally, from Blurry Intervision, I don't need to use heroes to clear hazards. I'm not sure if I implied that that's what I was doing, or if I said something along that line, but yeah, I don't need to leave this hero here to clear this hazard. In fact, I think hazard clearing happens over a 1-turn period now. But anyway, so it should be done next turn. But if I said something to the effect that you need to clear a hazard with a hero, that's not right. You can do it with any unit. And that's it. So let's carry on here. I'm gonna move this character up, and I'm kind of like, this is sort of maybe like not totally safe, because they could spawn an army that could come after these guys alone, which would be kind of bad. How far? Let's see, from here they can make it. That would be 1 turn. Yeah, I kind of want to get them up on the mountains, but I can't. I'm going to move them here. That should get them close enough to be able to make it out there in 1 turn. I'm just trying to be careful with this army because I don't want something to spawn here and then go right after them. That would kind of suck. But at least in here, they're on a structure. They have some form of defense, and the Paragon thing should be... Well, actually, I don't think I have it active on this city. The defensive attacker or the defensive strategic op. So I'm just going to have to hope they kind of don't get attacked. Got this Prowler over here. He can stay where he's at. Okay, so the first order of business this episode is this battle. And again, I need to make sure that Diviner's Threads is getting the appropriate bonuses that it should from her mods. It should be getting atrophy, applying atrophy and slow movement to an area of units. And I'm going to be really bummed out if that doesn't work. So we've got a risky battle here, and yeah, that's definitely a risky battle. But it's also one that I'm willing to do, I think. They've got an auger mixed in there, on top of all their other... Oh, it's all Oathbound Promethean stuff. Okay. Except for the Aegis Tank. Well, yeah, I guess that's a Promethean unit. Okay, let's do this. This one could get a little messy, but it needs to happen. Okay, so what's this? Everyone turn 2 random hostile targets, dispersing Pyrex gas to those in adjacent hexes. Biologic and cyborg units caught in the cloud are inflicted with choking. Okay. And then after 1 turn, the cloud explodes, dealing 30 damage with massive impact. Okay, so gonna need to remember to be on the move. This is going to be a very sucky battle, unfortunately. Okay, so I can't actually see... Okay, now it's showing all those other... I don't know why it didn't show it in the tooltip outside of combat, but yep, they're all there, all those other debuffs, so... Alright, well, I guess that's good for me. Alright, so it sounds like the name of this game is to spread out a bit. I don't want to get caught in those AoEs. Let's move this guy over here. And I'm going to try to... Well, it looks like they're kind of charging me. But then again, I also want to make sure that this battle gets over as quickly as possible. So I still need to move towards them a bit. We'll move this guy here. I need my hero to find some cover. Actually, I think right there is good for her. That gets her closer to the enemy. And she's gonna size some to Harmony, but I'm gonna put her on Overwatch. And move this guy up. He can be kind of close to her. I'm not sure if the gas will actually affect him because he's flying. Siphoner can go hang out kind of behind her. And then I think the one unit I am going to move up with her is probably one of these shield guys, so I can just put on defense and give her a shield buff. And I'm going to move him up a little more too, like to there. Maybe leave the... Nah, I'm good with this guy being where he is. This looks okay to me. Okay, let's see what they do.
Operations ready.
Unfortunately, they are defending, which is not what I want. Okay, now I know what that big red circle means. It means this guy's about to be hit with a gas bomb, and it's going to explode that cloud, which is going to suck. So I need to get him out of there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is move her here, and we're going to start hitting these units over on this side. Oh, they're precogs. Okay, well, at least I can get rid of the precog. I'm a precog too, so... Yeah, we'll just do that. Actually, oh dang, I should have used Arcstorm. I'm going to get this Arc Manifold going. I like that, and there's a lot of units here that are going to be weak to arc damage. Yeah. I need a tactical op working on my side. Gonna move him here. provide that shield. This guy probably needs to get out of there, because that's all going to explode. And he should be safe now. I'm going to move him up here. It looks like the bulk of my attack is going to be launched from that point. I could even, let's see, you know what, I think I'm going to resupply her now. So we do devotion on her. She gets her ops back, and then I can actually try to atrophy this stuff. I have a pretty good chance to atrophy this stuff. How did you miss that guy? That was a 95... How is that even possible? I don't understand how she just missed. I have no idea. What just happened? That was a 95% chance, wasn't it? I didn't think it was possible to miss on 95. At the very least, there's a 5% chance to graze. So I actually don't know what just happened there, but okay. Whatever. Alright, Curse of Fatalism, that's... Man, I really needed to atrophy that guy. He had like a 93% chance to get atrophied. That friggin' sucks. I don't know where to put this guy, so I'm gonna actually just move him back here to where he can support anyone. Okay, not the worst. Gonna need this guy to get in there and start doing what he does best real soon here. Okay, they set up a banner there. That I think I'm just gonna have this guy shoot, these two back here shoot down probably. You, I actually wouldn't mind going up there and taking a swipe at that tank. Just walk over that pipe there. Okay, electrified and static charge. Not bad, I'll take that. As for my armies down here, I need to be careful. Okay, so this guy can hit air units. So that's probably what I'll have him do. Although I don't really want him standing on the fire. I want to give... Okay, so one thing I think I need to do is finally use this arc discharge properly. I just want to target the right units. I want to target those three. Yeah, wait, hang on. It doesn't say he's got precognition, but it looks like he does. Anyway, I just want to get rid of precognition on those units because I need this attack to land with all the firepower it can. If he's standing here, and goes into... Does he have first strike yet? Did I get that for him, or was that a different unit that I got that for? I don't think he's got that yet. Still, I think this is probably fine. I would kind of like to kill that unit if he doesn't have first strike, because I don't want him shooting first and then I hit him. I would rather him just be gone. Which I might be able to manage actually a double kill with her if I move her somewhere a bit safer first. Thing is this Phoenix Walker. I feel like I've got this stuff handled over here just fine. But that Phoenix Walker is a bit of a problem. And I also want to get rid of this. I don't see any reason why this guy can't attack that on this turn, but I may need him for something else. He could probably kill that. Because all I need to do is land, because there's actually, it's a 35% chance for full damage, but at 25, so there's a 60% chance on each of 3 shots to at least graze. he could probably get that kill if I wanted him to, and especially if I moved my hero, which I am planning to do anyway because she's in fire. Let me move her once. See what his, she's still in the way. But if she does a storm there... but that... Can I alt fire? Okay, I can alt fire it. I think this is a little too good here to pass up. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, right, she's got killing momentum too. I have to remember that. Okay, that leaves her with more options. Including the ability to hopefully atrophy that guy. Especially if I curse a Fatalism on him, I think that's probably what I'll do. But I'm also thinking about giving her last stand. He can finish off that thing, so I'm gonna have him do that. Oh, you're so annoying. Okay, fine. I think I'm probably gonna have him just go deal with that. He's got that last stand, so he's got 1 health left. Last stand. He'll remain at 1 health instead of dying. Well, dang, that's annoying. I don't think I can kill him. Alright. Would have done something else with that unit had I noticed that. I'm thinking about giving Gift of Adamance to my hero. That way at least somebody else has last stand too. If everybody gangs up on him... Well, I actually can't tell, but I think they'll be okay. It's a plasma slash, but they gotta walk all the way around to do it. I think this guy will be okay. It's my hero that I think I'm worried about here. So, I'm going to give her Adamance. And she can... I probably need to have her at least try to atrophy that thing. Since I can't have her... Well, I could also have her do that, but it's only a 60% chance. But I think I want to atrophy this guy more in my face. Okay, good, I got it. So that lowers his damage output quite a bit. Which makes me feel safer about moving this guy here, taking a little fire damage for the sake of getting rid of that. And then I can maybe atrophy this thing a few more times. Or what I could do is... Well, he's in the way now. I could... I can't quite reach him. I'm just going to try to atrophy that thing a bunch. Well, he resisted all those atrophies, but that's okay. I think that's still okay. Ow. Okay, well, now this guy's in trouble. And he's got that gas cloud on him. He's got to get out of there. And so does him. Or he, or whatever that thing is. Well, this is prime real estate for my hero, I think. Yeah, I can't imagine me doing anything. Although I should probably try to soften one of those guys up enough that her attack actually kills. Alright, I think I've got a plan here. Atrophy that twice. He should be able to finish, so I can get rid of the tank. How much damage can you do with a single sword swipe? Is it enough? I don't know that it is. But I'm going to try to find out. I've got a tactical op. So I think I can make it work. I'm gonna take a swing at this guy, making sure he... Last stand is gone now. He doesn't still have that. Okay. Alright. Take a swing. Actually, what I can do is... Does this leave 1 point? It's a full action with a continue. So what I can do is do this. know why it's not showing me all 3 enemies there, but anyway, that should do it. Then with her doing this attack, kills, and then she can do that again on whatever unit I need her to do it on. Okay, these guys are gonna take swings at him, but he's in pretty good shape, I think. Get everybody out of the gas cloud over here. This guy is going to go take a swipe at that tank. Probably after this thing shoots it. And I think I need this guy here take a couple shots at that. So I need to move him out of the... Oh, he's got melee overwatch on him, though. That's gonna hurt. I need to disrupt that dude's melee overwatch if I can. Well, I've still got a tactical op, so... Pulse Disruption Lance. That has a 71% chance to stun him. I think I'm going to use that here. It resisted, of course, but that's fine. We'll just finish it off with that unit. And you can safely move out of the gas cloud. And go on defense. I'm going to use them for heals in between this round and the next. That allows her to finish this off. As long as there's nothing better that I could do. Actually, this guy can finish that off.
Enemy down.
Okay, good. He can do that, and then she can use this again on these two. And they're kind of stuck there now. Okay, good. And I'm left with enough for heals. So, you're fine. You're fine. She's got a healing option. It's mostly her and these paladin dudes. So let's bundle everyone together. This guy is full health. So yeah, it's just these 3. Let's move you here. And move you here, making sure the that's a single action. Okay. So you go here, you go here, and we use there. And we heal. Use it again. And then have her target this guy for a little extra healing. And then finish the battle. Okay, not bad for one that was considered a risky battle. That army is got a lot going for him. Oh, an Aegis Tank. And Phoenix Breath, the mod. No, it's a weapon. Immolate. Shocking. It's a... What tier is that? Tier 4? Thermal status effect immunity. It's a single action, but does 20 damage. It's basically a gauntlet, almost. It looks like it's a range of 1. So I guess that's probably a melee attack, but it doesn't say melee. It's like a get right up in their face and shoot it thing, I guess. Looks good, though. Not sure who I'll use it on, but I'm going to take this reward just for the tank, though. Huh. I want that. That's cool. I've got a pyro unit now. It's got that arc weakness, so right off the bat I'm going to give it grounding harness and make sure it doesn't get... Yeah, it doesn't get more stagger by leveling up, so I'm just going to give it... I'm probably just going to give it the grounding harness right off the bat. I don't know what other mods would be good for this thing. I mean, the arc retaliation defense is always kind of useful. Especially if I'm getting it up in people's faces. The grounding harness is the one I know I want. So I think, and especially since, you know, I've got other stuff I need to use Cosmite for, I think I'm just going to get that mod for this unit, just for now. Maybe I'll get some other good pyro mods from later on that I can add to it. Alright, this guy leveled up, and I think it's time for him to get first strike if he doesn't already have it. Which I didn't think he did. And now I'm not... Oh, wait, martial artist first strike. Yep, there it is. I want that. Confirm that. And... intuitive strikes. I think that's the other one I wanted on this guy. There's also attenuators. You know what? Attenuators would be great because it's going to make him stagger immune. I like that. Okay. And unfortunately, my hero did not level up. I wanted to get that infantry commander. She's got a little ways to go yet. But anyway, this is now under my control and can be annexed to my capital. So I think it's finally time for me to disengage this research sector from my capital and pick up the production stuff as I'm getting ready to shift my capital into full-on military production. Now, unfortunately, I am going to miss out on the Cosmite research reduction cost, but I need that. For one thing, I really want that extra accuracy for units produced in the city. And I've been planning this move for a while, so I think it's finally time. We're going to click on this, release sector as a forward base. Yes, actually, transfer to Znaril is actually... Yeah, I can do that. I forgot you could do that in this game, is you just do a direct transfer, so yeah. Let's do that. Okay, and then as soon as that's done, I can add this to Allura Archives. And now that they're done, what's next for this army? So, I do need to go clear... Yeah, there's stuff over here that needs to be dealt with. Honestly, I really need to get units down here to clear that, because that's Cosmite that I'm just missing out on every single turn. As long as things are somewhat quiet over here, and there's not Voidbringers coming in, I think I'm going to try to take a little detour and go back west, because I need to clear this too. The Keystone District, and this is one of the few armies I have that's powerful enough to do it. Let's see, how far can they make it? They can get... Fastest route is basically right through that city, so right through my capital. So they'll come take a stop in the capital. And this guy is probably just going to go hang out up here for now, in a centralized area where he can move. I'll decide where he needs to go on the next turn, depending on things that happen. Okay, so we got Oathbound Scout up here, and still a ways I could go north. There's also an island up here. I'm kind of interested to see what's on that island. Yeah, it looks like a smaller island. Might be worth colonizing, so let's go see what's over there, I suppose. And that is it for this turn. Okay, I think I'm still... Ops ready to launch. I'm still working on Protector Program, I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I'm priming the Negotiator. Which is fine. We'll get Protector Program later. Okay, off to the next turn, I believe. I think everything is under control at the moment. I say that, and then probably 3 more Voidbringer things will rain out of the sky. But after I've done this, I will have taken out 2 of them, which I think is 2 of the 3 needed for me to launch a proper assault on this structure, if I'm understanding how the Voidbringer stuff works correctly. He discovered a personality trait of Login. He is a xenophobe. Likes players that are at war with NPC factions. Well, that's not me. Alright, did this... Crap, that did spawn more units. I really did not want that to happen. I think we're going to need an all-hands-on-deck approach here for what's going on in this area. Actually, the Kirko have volunteered to move units right next to all that crap. So I think I'm going to focus on getting these armies grouped together and then just standing here along with these guys. He can actually just stay on that archaeological site for now and keep investigating it. Alright, so who do I want in this army? The Augur and her for sure. I want these two and the synthesis guy. Probably want that thing. Is that a tier? That's a tier 3, okay. I think I want that more than the tank, because it's got heals. So I'll be kind of the A-team here. I don't know why I want the hacker more than the tank, though. I actually probably should move up the tank. Yeah. I know he needs to be with his mech, so I'm gonna move this guy. Actually, I'm gonna move nobody yet. I'm gonna move those guys there and then deal with this little army, which is a very low risk battle. Oh, the tank's having a issue there. I'm gonna try auto. Okay, got that. No losses. And you move back down. Then I'm gonna want them to all step on that on the next turn. So the tank can move here. She can use. How far can they get? Get there. They could get there. Okay, I think I'm kind of okay with this. I might. No, I want the tank with that group. Who's got the most movement? You know what? I'm just gonna do this. We'll do a low risk battle. Can probably auto this and get away with it, I would think. Okay. Venom Sniper, not bad, but also not as good as the sniper that my Amazon has. Do I want to hang on to that or sell it? I don't know. It's anti-air. I generally kind of, and I get food. I'll probably just take it. I'm getting pretty good energy income now. Okay, then you guys grab that while you can. I want to move these guys up to here. This group here. Now the only problem with this strategy is that this army could just rush down into my cities. I'm hoping they attack the stuff that I've got moving up on them. But I can't really launch an attack on them without launching an attack on all the stuff. And I think we're better off splitting up. So I'm gonna move into a triangle formation there. I think it's better off to let them split up, I guess is what I meant to say there. The negotiator is done. Did I finish priming?
Operations primed and ready.
Crap. Okay. Well, they hopefully can't reach anything on this turn anyway. No, they can't. Just barely. Does she have first strike already? I think I did get it for her. Martial artist, tireless. I believe by virtue of being in that paladin mech, you're already tireless. I thought. She's got first strike, so that's taken care of. I thought that just by virtue of being in that paladin suit, she was tireless. So I'm feeling like that's a waste of me using this. No? Apparently not. First strike, assisted breach, attenuators, okay. I'm gonna pick this up, I guess. I can't help but feel like that's a waste. I thought oh, there it is, defense mode. Okay, the unit's ends a turn and goes in defensive mode. It gains tireless and resolute. Okay, it's the defensive mode that does it. That's right. So it's when she's in defense she's tireless. This would give tireless even out of defense, but I think that might be a little bit of a waste. I'm thinking that I might want Intuitive Strikes and Oracle's Favor are the two I'm leaning towards. Also, Oracle's Protege, though, is one that I've been sort of putting off because it costs 6. I think I'm going to pick one or the other and then save points for Oracle's Protege on the next turn. Units in the hero stack have a chance to apply Electrified. That's also really... Okay, that's what I'm going to get. Yeah, I want that. And then that leaves me room for Oracle's Protege on the next turn because it saves 1 point. That gives her whole stack the ability to electrify things, which is good considering that she does electric damage and a number of units in that army also do electric damage. This thing needs to safely get down to where, like, the other side of my empire entirely. So let's move him there for now. And I guess I'll just move this guy with him. He's got a little pet dog there. Where is this at? This is all northeast of me? Okay. Let's just kind of randomly explore out here and see what there is to see, I guess. Alright, new day, a new battle for this group, it seems. Gonna enter here. Oh, wait a sec. Before I forget, now that I've transferred that to Znaril, Allura Archives can now annex this. Okay. And then I'll get this one here later. Another risky battle against a ton of Promethean units, but been there, done that, so let's do it again. There we go. Now that I know what this thing is and know to watch out for it, should be in better shape. Oh man, I'd really love to blow that up when that guy is sitting right next to it. Is it just me or does it look like they are charging me? I thought that the last time, but then they kind of didn't. You know what I like? I like the idea of moving up behind these. Each of these guys. And then probably moving her to a behind cover position on that bridge. That'll work for me. I think something like that, it seems like a good, strong position to hold. And here comes everything.
Operations ready.
They just threw everything they had at these units down here, and now there are multiple gas clouds that I need to get out of. She's going to end her turn on burning ground, I think, regardless of what I do. Alright, well, they just unleashed an awful lot of their attacks. I think it's time for this guy to jump in and do what he does best. Which is going to be probably this. They're going to be aggressive. I need to be aggressive right back. I need to make sure she gets a kill here somewhere. While also backing up, though. Because she's got to get out of that gas cloud. Gonna have to back up onto the burning ground. Sorry about that. a 60 and 70% chance. That is not great odds. I need to get him out of that too. So he's out of the gas cloud at least. Can probably get him out of the fire too. What is the most likely thing for her to be able to kill? It's probably the aircraft, actually. I need to do something about that robot. I feel like if I just have everybody shooting at him, I should be able to... Oh, you know what I... Oh, you know what I could do? Okay, I think I've got an idea. I'm gonna give her last stand. And I'm gonna let her take a chance at this. As a matter of fact, I can do something one step better. I can give her essence focus, which is going to improve her accuracy to 95%. She can hit... I was trying to figure out if I could get the aircraft in there at the same time, but I don't think she can hit the air and ground units at the same time. So I'm going to have her do this. I think you're going to probably hit that. Yeah, okay. I'll have her do that. Then the siphoner can come back. Needs to get out of the gas cloud anyway. Can give her this buff. We're going to kind of just let that machine run rampant for now. This guy. We're not going to do anything about him yet. She can get her AP back and do this again. That tank's been pretty heavily atrophied at this point, I think. Should have atrophy ×2, yep. So the tank's not much of a threat. I can knock this thing out of the sky with him. Of course he grazed, because why wouldn't he at 90%? That's okay, because she can finish the job on either one of those units, whichever one she prefers. I think I'm going to put him here and just put him on defense. Yeah, this is fine. Let's leave him on defense there, being a pain to that guy. Wait, actually, hang on. Can he reach? No, now he can't. I might have been able to, but now I can't. So I ask if he could reach this thing. I want that out of the air. I think I need to use my hero to get rid of that. So. Alright, a hero's got last stand, so she's going to be okay. This guy needs to probably heal himself. I'm going to do that and heal her at the same time. And I've still got my tactical op, which is going to probably be used. I could have used it for momentary insight, but now I'm thinking possibly healing Banner. That works. Okay, that went well. I'm not entirely sure everything that happened there because it happened really fast, but it seems like it went well. Okay, this guy's... Oh, now I see what's going on with that Phoenix Surge. It doesn't actually hit the unit, the target tile. It hits the tiles all around it. That actually makes sense. So I'm going to go here and use him to make these guys' lives miserable. In fact, we can just outright kill that one. And then this thing should be no trouble now. I think I probably want to use my hero to heal if that's possible. just want to make sure... You know what? I'm going to Curse of Fatalism this thing. And he can move up and... all sorts of atrophy, all sorts of electrocution.
Enemy destroyed.
I can have her heal. I can have her back up actually and heal this guy, and they'll still heal from that banner too. I don't think I need to use any more tactical ops. Did he just get hit by something? She's already used her healing. This guy has not yet, though, so you can move up there. And then we end the battle.
Outcome.
There we go. That is 2 of those Promethean factories down. I got Veld Fire, which is a single action Promethean mid-range rifle, it looks like. Tier 3. Oh, I got a Phoenix Walker too, though. Sweet. I'll take free units whenever I can get them. He's immune to stagger. Also has lots more options for mods. I think for him, combat protocol implants and enhanced limb augments, I think, are something I would like. I don't necessarily need any more stagger resistance. And let's see, pattern analyzer, arc retaliation defense. I'm probably just going to get the arc retaliation defense and I think these 3. Seems like a good setup for him. Sure. Cool. That's another Promethean mech unit. And with that, I think I need to end this episode. I think it's been about an hour, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's just mostly me picking on the Promethean units a little bit, kind of just smacking them around, getting them out of my territory. I think that future plans for this army, they need to continue. I think I need to have them detour across the water and clear that. I want that Cosmite, and I've been procrastinating that for far, far too long. So I think that's kind of next on their agenda. As soon as that's done, they can come back over here and help with the main push on the Voidbringers, I think. And then we'll see what these guys do in the next one. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I'm planning to record 2 more episodes today, so this is the first in another set of 3. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Tarsak, and Tibian Army. Thanks so much, everybody.